So today I'm going to be doing lab number 2, and so I'm going to be doing parts A, B, and C. So to start off, I'm going to measure the mass of my beaker. So I have an empty beaker, and I'm going to put it on my scale, and that comes out to 52.18 grams. And so my estimated digit is going to be 8. And then the number of significant figures is going to be 4. So now I'm going to measure the mass of my 25 milliliter graduated cylinder. And so I'm going to put it on my scale. And that comes out to 18.65 grams. And my estimated digit would be 5. And then my number of significant figures would be 4. And now I'm going to measure my graduated cylinder with the nail clippers. So I'm going to drop them in, and that comes out to still moving. It's coming out to 58.49. Yeah, 58.49 grams. And so my estimated digit would be 9. And then the number of significant figures would be 4. And then now I'm going to measure just the mass of my nail cutter. And so the mass of the nail cutter is coming out to 40.10 grams. And my estimated digit would be 1. And then my number of significant figures would be 4. Because I did 40.10 grams. So now I'm going to measure the length of my wooden block, and so I'm going to be using this, and then I'm going to measure the length in centimeters. So I have my ruler, and it's coming out to 32 centimeters exactly, so 32.0. So my estimated digit would be 0, and then my number of significant figures would be 3. And so now I'm going to measure my width. Which is coming out to 16.3 centimeters. And my estimated digit would be 3, and then my number of significant figures would also be 3. So now I'm going to measure my height, which is 10.2 centimeters. And so my estimated digit would be 2, and then my number of significant figures would be 3. So now part C, measuring the volume of the wooden block. So my volume would be the length times width times height. So 32 times 16.3 times 10.2 equals 5,320.32. So I'm going to put that in scientific notation. So my number of significant figures would be 3. So I'm going to make that 5.32 e to the 3 centimeters squared. And now finally I'm going to do the volume of the nail cutter. So I have 17 milliliters of water pre-measured, so I'm just going to put it in my graduated cylinder. And so I have 17 milliliters, so I'm going to write that down. And now I'm going to drop in my nail clippers. And that is coming out to 20.35. And now I'm going to do just the nail cutters. So I would subtract that. So 20.35 minus 17. So the volume of my nail cutters would be 3.35.